Hello once again. Last week we laid out the plan for the planting trees and flowers, and this week we are going to look into the specifics of work that we'll put into Flamingo Estate. And basically this is what we call a work breakdown structure, and what it entails, it gives us a picture of what we will be doing and what specifically we will be doing during this process. Okay, so in the first column, you can see that we'll buy, you understand that right now we have this hedge grass that is grown on our estate, and we will need a weed control that will enable us to have ease when we are plowing. So the ideal weed control here is Roundup. We can use any of the varieties. We have Kausha, we have Weedall. So whichever way, they all have glyphosate. So we want to kill the grass along where we will be plowing. So first of all, we will buy 3 liters. Ideally, we'll go for the cheapest, that is 1,000 per liter. So that will cost us 3,000 Kenyan shillings. Then we'll put someone who will do the spraying around the estate, roads and the fence, and that person will pay 2,000 Kenyan shillings. Then because we'll be using water to spray around, and that water will be from someone or a member who is already paying a water bill, therefore we will cater for that bill, which is 500 shillings. So we all know we come to the second phase, which is plowing the 302 plots. So you have to understand that I wish I had the picture. Okay, let me check. I want to show you how based on the map. Yeah, so this is the map of Flamingo Estate, and you know that 50 by 100 is actually 30 meters by 15 meters. So the 100 side is which we are plowing. We are creating the hedges. So for the 90 meters, that will mean 3 plots, and all of them are 302 plots. So you will also realize that while we are doing one side for each plot, there's the fence part that is approximately 75 plots, and which we require, so which will additionally add. So those who will be plowing along the fence will have along the fence and within the estate. So basically what I'm saying is that for 3 plots, for the length of 90 meters, we are paying 300 shillings. Okay, so that will be around the estate and within the estate. So I've divided this work into 3 parts so that it can be done within the 10-day period, and it will have 3 supervisors, which I already have. They are ready to work, and each 3 supervisors will look for 5 laborers that will do the digging and the planting. So this will entail the plowing phase. So we also do the planting of fruits and flowers. And now for this, because we want to make this process as affordable as possible, we will source flowers and cuttings from neighbors and use what we have. And if it's not enough, we will look for seedlings and plant in seedbeds, then wait, then we'll do the planting. So for the planting, for every 90 meter will cost 100 shillings. Then we'll come to the weed and control management, and here we'll basically make sure that now that we have already planted our flowers, we have to maintain them. So the roads need to be clear. So you'll be cutting grass along the roads, and just still on that project of cutting grass and selling, I will create this work breakdown later. But we want to shift so that we can be cutting grass as continuously as we can. Then we call the people who put who wanafanya those that package the grass in the bales. Then we can store as many we can store them and sell when the prices are good or when there's market. So we don't want to do it under pressure. So but along the roads we'll be cutting grass. We already have a grass cutter. So what we'll need that will require cash from us is petrol and that ATF fluid and the labor for cutting, of course. Then at the close of the project, I'll have to present to you the stakeholders, the evidence of the work in progress, and this I'll do basically through YouTube and WhatsApp. And you keep checking this YouTube so that you'll be able to see the progress of our work. And basically, I think I'll do it more on YouTube and pictures on WhatsApp. Then I'll keep M-Pesa transaction. All transaction will be via M-Pesa so that you can produce a receipt on the same. Then we'll have a feedback session where you can air your views on what is happening and outline later on the maintenance procedure. Thank you so much.